What's up guys, it's Punchy, and today we're diving into something absurd I honestly didn't think was possible in Deepwoken. We've seen busted mantra setups, cracked builds built to delete people in a heartbeat, but with the release of the newest spell, things have hit a whole new level, and it's kinda just like nuclear. If you're looking to one-tap players on site or stay practically unkillable, this might be exactly what you need. Let's talk about Paralytic Dust and its effect on LeBron's legacy. When it comes to talking about this new bell, the community's pretty split. You've either got players abusing it to cheese fights, whether that's deleting somebody in a flash or just out healing everything, or you've got people saying it's straight up worthless. Personally, I think Paralytic Dust is surprisingly versatile and can fit in almost any situation, but once you see just how wild it can get, yeah, I kinda get the hype and the hate. This thing is game breaking, and that's not even an overstatement. For starters, with the basic range version of this dust spell, this is what most people are using and abusing. Like, we could talk about the corrupted version just blinding people, but essentially that's just a darkness. You know, it's nothing crazy. On activation of this spell, the user can move around freely and aim wherever they face, throwing out a near unreactable hitbox that sleeps and stuns players. Just as a reference, this ability isn't a projectile, so once you press C, the range hitbox will appear. Think of it like a strong left. The windup for this spell is about 0.45 seconds, which to many people is actually just unreactable. I mean, the average reaction time of a human is like 0.25 seconds, but accounting lag and keyboard delay, nobody is defending this on reaction. If players do manage to defend, everything basically works, block, parry, and dodge, but you have to predict when this ability is used since it's so fast. Besides that, it's super spammy with a cooldown of 14 to 15 seconds, so people won't even hold back and they're just gonna throw it out whenever. Anyway, once the hitbox comes out with its absolutely ridiculous range, your target will instantly fall asleep. The timer for this status is exactly 5 seconds, and in this state, players cannot act whatsoever. There's no venting, no fighting back. If you're asleep, you have absolutely zero defense. But even without defense, a slept target can still have good resistance to any damage type. 3 separate hits from a damage dealing action will wake up enemies in sleep, but they're going to resist that damage by 90% and gain hyper armor on wake up to escape. Luckily though, this sleep status is way easier to abuse than you'd think, and it gets kinda unfair really quickly. For starters, you can instantly sleep somebody near a ledge and hit them off with any knockback, and it's practically an insta-kill. Think about in the depths, any grand javelin or strong left that's hitting somebody, you know, that's wiping them or sending them into layer 2. That's an unstoppable win condition by pressing C. Knockback is brain dead, and it's always been that way, but if you're in the air and hit with dust or knocked off after being hit with dust, you're gonna drop dead and fall directly down. Now with some setups, you can simply hit players with a move when they're down to confirm something else. Using a mantra like Windforge or Radiant Dawn with its delayed damage can be great to wait out that resistance and catch players on wake up. Even as a Salt Chemist, you can sleep players to drink a free potion, throw potions at them, hit them with bombs, or even apply every single status with lethal injection. It's even possible to confirm into more stuns like Ice Eruption or Ice Staggers with its freeze. The most optimal combo I was able to pull off was throwing out a massive Shadow Vortex before sleeping players, then stunning them on wake up and forcing them to get pulled and exploded with Shadow Gun, or I guess you could use Eclipse Kick. So in many of these situations, these are undefendable and unfightable. There's nothing you can do. Once you're slept, you just have to eat this. Even if you don't want to attack, you can sleep players and walk away to regain resources and keep them stunned. Being neutral is also pretty valid. Moving forward, with the AoE version of this spell, you can sleep yourself and others in a small radius while gaining % healing whenever you sleep. So this means the more HP you have, the more you heal, and it can even stack with crazy healing options like potions or food buffs. Cycling a spit into a bell ability is unavoidable, and it's just crazy for sustain. Regardless, with this spell, it's broke the game and caused the community to kind of freak out. But what are your thoughts about this new option? Leave a comment down below. Thanks once again to all the supporters who motivate me daily and directly help out this channel. If you want to join as a member, do so down below. But besides that, my personal Discord, Guild Discord, and my UGC group are linked down below, so check them out. Make sure to like and subscribe. It's punchin' time.